fallen for him, Jody. Admit it. You've never been the type of woman to make love to a man unless you cared about him. A lot. It's not like he forced himself on you. Truth be known, you practically jumped him. I've got to stop this.
Did you say stop this? Stop what?
Mr. Capwell, what are you doing back here at this hour?
I just wanted to see how she was doing.
Oh, she's sleeping now.
May I go in?
Well, I guess for a few minutes it'll be all right, but please try not to wake her.
Don't worry, I just want to be with her.
So.
Oh, no, I won't accept that. Ken, talk to me. Please talk to me.
The ambulance and the paramedics are on the way. Will you tell them to take their time?
Oh, Ken, no.
What the hell happened here?
Oh, Reese.
Probably wondering what I'm doing back here, huh? Well, I took Angela out to the Oasis. Trying to have a good time. But it was a little unfair to her and to me. She knew I was preoccupied. She knows how I feel. And what I'm feeling. Point is to you. Do you have any idea how much I love you? Do you have any idea how much you mean to me? I want you back. You know something, honey? Some people are just meant to be together, aren't they? And if you're lucky enough to be one of those people, you just don't let go. Do you? What we have, sweetheart, is something lasting and precious and good. I think we're just a constant, like the stars and the moon. And the ocean lapping up on the beach. And the person you love most in the world. Oh, I feel so comfortable with you. I feel so good being here with you. Even this chair is comfortable. I'm here. I'm here.
Ken.
Andy, just calm down and tell me what happened. Andy, can you hear me? Okay, honey, I want you to take a deep breath and just tell me what happened.
I was talking to Ken through the bars, and he just reached over to his left shoulder and his chest, and he just collapsed. Hey, I guess it was a massive heart attack.
Well, you should know you're a nurse. Now, can you possibly tell what brought on the attack?
May I come in?
Sure.
Oh, this is so hard. Seeing Ken like this.
I know. Can you give us your best objective opinion?
It's impossible to say for sure. I think the heart attack was brought on maybe from an argument we were having.
Why did you argue with him?
I was trying to get him to confess murdering Jennifer and Valerie like we had talked about. And I thought he would just admit to that and that Sophia would be next.
So he just dropped dead of a heart attack just like that. What rotten luck. Sherry, I need to get upstairs. Stay in here and keep an eye on the body, please. No problem. You gonna be okay?
Yeah. I just feel a little weak. And this is all too overwhelming. It's sweet of you to be concerned, thank you.
Well, of course I'm concerned after all Mathis has put you through. So I hate to impose on you at a time like this. I need you to come upstairs and make a formal statement as to what happened down here. Do you feel like doing that?
Yeah, of course, whatever I can do to help.
All right, let me help you. Come on.
So, Jody, what is it you want to stop?
Smoking, of course.
Well, I don't mind you smoking. After all, I'm European.
Yeah, well, I mind. I mean, it's ludicrous to take my life in my own hands like this. It's not like I have an incurable disease. I can take control over this affliction.
Are you sure that's all that's bothering you?
Of course.
Guilt hasn't reared its ugly head again.
No.
Why do I feel that the lady doth protest too much? Maybe some thoughts of her cowboy husband have entered that beautiful, twisted mind.
Twisted. Thank you very much.
Why don't you get a divorce? You'll feel free and liberated. Guilt, it's so boring.
Really?
Yes, really. Such a useless emotion. Doesn't get you anywhere. Doesn't gains you nothing. But abandonment, reckless abandonment. What?
Casanova had nothing on you.
Oh, my Venetian brethren. Giovanni. Jacopo. You know, I named my son after him. A lot of good it did me.
Oh, you.
What? Yeah. Such a mouth. Such a
Dad!
Oh, eye. It's my eye.
Your eye?
Yeah, my eye. Contact lens. I seem to have lost a lens.
I didn't know that you wore contacts.
She doesn't.
Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I just got them this morning. Maybe I should call and see if I can order another one. Yeah, that's it.
Would you like to go and make us some tea?
Sure. I won't be long.
Well, if looks could kill, I should be 6 foot under.
No, I had something more slow and painful in mind.
Oh, Sawyer. Your mother is separated from your father. She's entitled to some kind of happiness, and I think I'm giving her that right now. I'm sure you can see that.
All I see is you taking advantage of her vulnerability.
Well, your mother's about as vulnerable as a tiger.
Look, I don't mean any disrespect here, Doctor, but I don't want to hear this from you.
Fine. Then hear this. I care about your mother very much, and I have no intention of hurting her.
She doesn't belong with you. She belongs home with my father.
Listen, I know. It must be very difficult. For all children of divorce, they want their parents back together again.
What are you talking about? My parents aren't divorced.
Well, it's only a matter of time, and I know it's painful, but you may have to accept that.
Don't tell me what to accept.
All right. Then accept this. Your mother is not living on the same roof as your father. She's living under my roof. And I'm not going anywhere. Unless your mother wants me to. And from the circumstances, I don't think she does.
Sweetheart, did you say something? That's all right. We'll have plenty of time to talk later.
Mr. Capwell, is everything all right in here?
It's fine. She's resting.
Good. You know, you really should go home and try and get some rest yourself.
I couldn't very well sleep at home now, could I, when I'm needed here? It's all right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. My wife and I are going to be fine. Just fine.
Isn't it romantic? Merely to be young on such a night as this. Isn't it romantic? Every note that's sung is like a lover's kiss. Sweet symbols in the moonlight. Do you mean that I will fall in love perchance? Isn't it romance? Isn't it romantic?
Cece? Cece?
Huh?
Hi.
What's the matter? Did I wake you up, huh? What happened?
No. I woke you up. What are you doing here? You should be home in bed.
Oh, no. Oh, darling. I'm right here where I should be.
And that's when he grabbed his left shoulder, and then his chest, and then he collapsed. I just started screaming out, asking for help if anybody could come. I would have given him CPR because I'm a nurse, but he was too far away. As sick and demented as Ken was, he didn't deserve to die like that. It was horrible. It's just horrible.
Thank you. It was informative.
You're welcome. I'm glad to help.
Good. Well, I'll keep that in mind.
Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it for the moment.
I'm just really exhausted and overwhelmed by all of this.
I think I'm going to run around home.
Thank you.
Oh, don't forget your purse. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. What a klutz, huh?
No, that's okay. Accidents happen.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you. Well, if there's anything else, don't hesitate to call me.
Oh, I won't. Trust me.
So what do you make of all this? Divine justice. You're not answering me, Maccabe. You don't buy it either, do you?
Well, let's think about this, Jerry. Guy's 40 years old, appears to be in good health. All of a sudden, he just drops dead of a heart attack. While he is alone with a former nurse, who just happened to be on duty when his 2 previous wives died, both from being poisoned. And his current wife is in the hospital recuperating from strychnine poisoning. Now, you tell me what the odds of that are happening.
I'm not a betting man, but I'd take odds against it.
Well, me too. Me too, Jerry.
Although, stranger things have happened.
Not in my lifetime, they haven't.
You know, Mathis said all along that Blondie was the one behind everything.
Yes, he did. I just wonder now that our friend has gone to the other side, if he can still be of help to us.
How?
Well, I got a nose like my dog, Winston. When I smell something, I don't stop till I get it.
You know when you accidentally knocked the purse off the desk? Did you see anything?
No. But maybe I didn't look hard enough. But I'm going to see that the coroner does a better job than I did. See if he can find some strychnine in our dearly departed friend, Mr. Mathis.
You listen to me. My mom is a good lady.
Listen, I couldn't agree
She's
with you
just
more.
mixed up right now because she's separated from my dad. Now, she's going to come to her senses sooner or later, and she's going to go back home where she belongs.
If your mother wants to leave, I'm not going to stop her. I care about your mother. I just wanted the best for her. Surely you can see that.
I do. But you are not the one who's going to make her happy in the long run.
Well, who is your father?
Hi.
Oh, hi. I tell you what, I'm going to check on Aurora, see what the tea's doing. I just spent some time alone.
Honey, I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize, Mom.
No, I feel I have to. And I know what you must be thinking.
No, I don't think you do.
Yes, I do. You're mad. You're hurt. That's obvious, but if you just give me a chance to explain.
Explain what about your contact lens? Don't bother.
No. The truth this time. Please just sit down and listen to me. Just sit. I never should have lied to you about the contact lens. I mean, that was foolish. But I still feel like I'm your mother and that I have to protect you from the big bad world. But you're not a kid anymore, are you? You're a grown man now who's in love with a beautiful girl, so you have to understand about pain and heartache. Your father and I have had a lot of joy in our life. But right now, all we have is the heartache.
No.
Yes. Honey, listen to me. I know this is hard for you. But your father doesn't want me anymore.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't. He has made it abundantly clear to me more times than I care to remember. But I have to go on with my life. Sawyer, I have got so much more love to give. And I'm not going to just lock that away.
I'm not asking you to,
Then
Mom.
what do you want?
I want you to get back together with Dad. He loves you, and you love him.
Sawyer.
What are you trying to tell me? That you don't love him anymore?
No.
Okay, then, Mom, you tell me what's stopping you from going back to him.
Okay, me. Part of me will always love your father. We've had too many good things together for me to just shut off that emotion. But I can't take him back.
Why not? Why not? And don't tell me that you're in love with Dr. DeAngelo.
I don't know, okay? I don't know. But what I do know is that your father has someone else in his life right now. And he doesn't want me anymore.
Thank you for bringing me home. I don't think I could have taken another minute at the police station.
Hey, it's okay. Main thing is you're safe now and you don't have to worry about anything.
I don't know what I would have done without you.
Well, we don't have to think about that.
I can't believe I was just so blind not to see what Ken was doing. I should have been able to protect Jennifer and Valerie, or at least question their deaths. And why didn't I get suspicious when Sophia started getting sick?
There was no reason for you to be suspicious. I guess your love for Ken just blinded you as to what he was doing.
You know, that's always been my problem. When I love someone, I love them completely. Almost to the point of just being a fool.
Andy, look at me. I want you to stop beating yourself up over this. What happened tonight was not your fault. It was a tragic accident. Actually, it was poetic justice, if you ask me.
You really think so?
Ken Mathis was a cold-blooded killer. His death was a loss to no one.
Thank you. Promise me one thing. That you'll never leave me. Not ever.
I don't care what you say, Mom. Dad still loves you.
Yes, a part of him does. Just like a part of me will always love your father. But, honey, that does not make for a whole and complete marriage.
Well, here we go. Shall I pour some tea?
I don't care for any, thanks.
My father was just telling me how happy he and your mother are.
Right.
Oh, I think it's wonderful.
You do?
Absolutely. The last year, my father's been very lonely, even with Carla around. And I'm sure that your mother's going through the same thing, and I think that we should be happy for them.
Thank you, Aurora, for understanding. I'm glad you're here for Sawyer. Well, I'm off to bed. Good night.
Sweet dreams.
Tea?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm feeling a little tired myself. I'm going to go to bed. I am going to bed, Sawyer. I've had a long day. I have another long day tomorrow. I bid you good night. Good night.
Sawyer, will you please stop looking so glum?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You don't have to apologize, Sawyer. I can understand what you're going through.
Or you can understand what I'm going through? I'm sitting here watching my mom, who I worship and adore, turn her back on my father.
Sawyer, that is not what she's doing.
Oh, then what would you call it, Aurora?
Sawyer, if they make each other happy, I think that we should be happy for them.
You honestly think that it's a good thing, them being together, I mean?
Yes. Sawyer, if they can make each other even half as happy as you and I make each other, that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you very much. No, what is it? Something wrong?
How's she doing?
She's doing better, thank you. Still in heavy denial about that husband of hers being the one who tried to kill her. How about you? You or your officers gotten a confession out of that guy yet?
Well, that's why I came over here. I wanted to talk to you first. Maybe help soften the blow.
What blow?
Ken Mathis. He's dead.
What?
Collapsed in the cell, died right on the spot. Could have been a heart attack.
That's too bad.
It's amazing timing, don't you think so?
Yeah. It's amazing he didn't suffer longer.
Well, whatever, but it still leaves me with a lot of unanswered questions.
Like what?
Like the real cause of death.
You said it was a heart attack.
That's what people would like me to believe. But I don't think so. I don't think so at all.
I
need you so much.
It's okay, I'm right here. Nobody's gonna hurt you ever again.
Thank you. You're so good to me.
You know, maybe you should think about getting some rest.
No, I can't sleep. I'm just too upset. Don't leave me.
Hey, I'm not going anywhere. How about if I fix you something to eat?
I'm not very hungry.
Well, maybe you'd rather just be left alone.
No. That's the last thing I want to be.
Okay, but I'm staying right here.
Come here, sit down. There's something I want to tell you. Something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. But I guess I just didn't have the nerve. But after what happened tonight, I think I can face anything now.
So, just tell me.
I love you, Reese. I tried not to let it happen, but I couldn't help it. When you and Jody broke up, I was overjoyed. My mind kept telling me take it slow and easy, but my heart just didn't listen. And after tonight, seeing the way Ken died like that, I just knew I had to tell you. Life is so short. We shouldn't waste time being careful. I love you. And I want you. What's wrong? Don't you want me?
Andy, of course I want you. I'd be crazy not to.
Then take me.
Andy, just wait.
What? If it's protection you need, I have it.
No, it's just...
Then what?
Andy, I'm still a married man.
Yeah, I know that, but you're separated.
I can't help the fact that I still feel married. I've tried, but I can't change it.
Do you still love Jody?
Andy, there's more to it than just love. It's the day-to-day living. I've spent my whole adult life with one woman. We've raised a family. We've built a home together. For 20 years, it's just been Jody. I can't just throw that all away at the drop of a hat.
Well, I'm not rushing you. If it's time you need, I'll give that to you. When I want someone bad enough, I can be very patient.
You know, suddenly my throat is really dry.
Then I'll get you something to drink. While I'm gone, why don't you just sit down, make yourself comfortable, and relax. I like to pamper a man.
Geneva.
What I'm going to tell you is going to be very difficult for you to take because of what you've been through.
Would you tell me what's wrong? You're scaring me. What is it?
The reason the nurse called me outside was because Connor McCabe is here.
Connor? So is it Kelly?
No,
There's something wrong
no,
with Kelly?
darling,
What happened
nothing.
to her?
Kelly's fine.
Then what?
It's Ken.
Well, what about Ken? Is he all right? Is he hurt? What happened to him?
He had a heart attack in his cell.
Ken would never have a heart attack. That's impossible.
He had one. He didn't suffer very much, apparently. He went quick.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean went quick? What are you saying to me? Oh.
He stayed, honey. Kenny stayed.
So what time did your boss come in?
8 a.m. sharp.
So I don't see why an autopsy can't be done tonight.
If you want to try to get the coroner in here for a routine heart attack tonight, you be my guest. You can call him at 555-4924.
That's just it. I don't think it was a routine heart attack. And I would like for you to look for strychnine, please.
Okay.
You have a hospital directory?
Sure. Here.
Thank you. If I was a killer, I would be nuts to use strychnine again.
Hello?
Yes, doctor, this is Detective Maccabe. I hate to call you so late, but I need your expert advice.
Yes, on what?
Well, if I was going to kill somebody and make it look like a heart attack, what would I use?
I trust it's a hypothetical question.
Well, I wish, but I have a body on my hands and I have a sneaking suspicion he didn't die from natural causes. Now, do you have any ideas?
Well, first thing that comes to mind is strychnine.
Well, I don't think the killer would risk using that again. Is there anything else that would be undetectable in an autopsy?
Let me think. Cardigan. Novosil. Urine.
All of that?
Yes, well, you'll find all that in the toxology report, but only if you look for it.
Oh, well, thank you, doctor.
Yeah, well, listen, if you need more help, please be free to call.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Bye.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'm flattered.
Don't get too carried away, Doctor. I just don't want to be alone tonight.
Sophia, what are you doing?
I have to see him.
Don't do this to yourself. Please,
Let
don't.
me go, Cece. Let me go, please. I have to see him. I just have to see him one time.
Here we go.
Been traveling.
Yeah. I went to Switzerland for a few days.
Switzerland.
Mm-hmm. Here you go. Here's some beer and here's some chips. Now, why don't you sit down? Come on, come on. Relax. Kick your feet up. Have a chip there. Are you more comfortable?
Yeah, pretty good. I think I'm going to pass on the food, though, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, okay. Do you want something to drink?
No, really, I'm fine for now. Thanks.
So there.
You know, it's none of my business, really, but isn't Switzerland kind of a long way to go just for a couple of days?
Oh, I suppose so, but I heard about this great new spa. I wanted to try it out for a few days. It was terrific.
I guess I've just never known anybody who could just jet off to some place to check out a new spa.
Now you do. Are you sure you don't want something to eat?
I'm fine, thanks.
Well, you don't look all that comfortable to me. Here, is this comfortable? Sit up for a minute. Here we go. Lean back. Is that better?
Yeah.
Good. I meant what I said before. I really do love you. And I think you feel the same way about me.
Andy, I just really need to take this slowly.
I know, okay, and that's fine. I'm not going to rush you. As long as I know that there's a possibility that you love me too. I'd be real content.
Thanks for understanding. I mean, I know a lot of women would be really put off or hurt.
And not a lot of women.
Yeah. I'm beginning to realize that more and more every day. You have to realize that saying I love you is a big deal to me. I've only ever said it to one woman in my life, and that's Jody. And when I say it again, I want to be able to say it without hesitation, but I need to be absolutely sure.
I'll make you sure. You'll love me as much as I love you when there is no Jody. I hope you don't mind the company. I just didn't want to be in that big bed all by myself.
No, I don't mind. As a matter of fact, I feel the same.
No. I just want to be near you. To know that somebody in this world cares about me.
All that I can do.
Thank you.
You're still upset, I can feel it. It's about Sawyer. He walked in, there was an awkward moment with Aurora. They're not children anymore.
I know. You know, Sawyer's all grown up. He was shocked at first, but he'll get over it.
Did I do something?
No. It's just hard to explain. I just have this feeling like I'm afraid of the dark or something.
Well, I'm here.
Thank you.
You'll never have to worry about being alone again, Jody. I'll always be here.
Please, I have to say goodbye to him.
No, you don't.
I can't live as myself if I don't.
Ken, I know you probably did some really awful things. Because I know that you needed power and you needed money to make you feel worthwhile. Things that were never important to me, I didn't care. So maybe you did some terrible things to get what you needed. Oh, but I know. I know that you never tried to kill me. I know that like I know my own heart. And I loved you very much. And I'm always going to believe that the best part of you loved me too. So wherever you are, know how much I love you. And that I'm so very sorry. He didn't do it. He didn't. He couldn't. He didn't do what people are saying he did.
And now all we have to do is prove it.
Beginning next Monday, 2 great game shows are coming back to NBC. First, fill in the letters and guess the word, and you win big when you play Scrabble with Chuck Woolery. Then, Dick Clark brings you Scattergories. It's an all-new NBC game show hour of fun. Beginning next, Clark brings you Scattergories. It's an all-new NBC